So how to price your house correctly at a price where you're able to attract buyers and get your property sold quickly. So in this video, I want to share just a really quick tips on my perspective and how to do that. And if this is the first time we're meeting, my name is Dan from the Conscious Realty, and I'm glad that you're here. So let's get started. So we all realize that when it comes to, as a homeowner, when it comes to selling your house, you want to get top money for it. We all agree, right? And how do we get to that point where we price it correctly to attract the buyers that we want? Because we all realize that sometimes if we price it too high, it's just going to end up sitting there, and then eventually the property's not going to sell. Then you have to reduce the whole reduce the value, and it doesn't do anyone any good, and just end up just sitting there. So how do you do that? First of all, the quick tip is hire a real estate professional, right? And the reason why I share this is, as a professional, they know what the market is like in the area. So let me give you a quick example. I was talking to a retired real estate appraiser. He's been doing this, or he was doing appraisal for about 30 years, and he's retired. And he's thinking about moving back home to Oklahoma to be with his family. And he's thinking about putting his house on the market. The house is in the city of Tustin here in Orange County. And I checked the comparable for him, and then also just based on the market value, I went back and shared with him. I thought his property would sell for about $650, and he was completely happy. He was like, yeah, he was thinking about $850. And the reason I priced it a little bit higher is based on just the market situation right now, is due to supplies and demand. So that's something another tip I'm going to talk about. But the next step is, so first off, hire a professional if you need to. That's something to look at. Number two is do your research. So we live in an age of just, we can, Google, we can YouTube, we can search anything right now. And also do your research based on what the comparable is going for, and realize at the end of the day, the research on these sites they're just an average, right? So they're just an average of what the market's going for. And then there's more detail that goes behind that to price it correctly. Okay, so number two, do your research. Number three is also weigh down the competition. What I mean by that is there competition? Is there any other houses that are on the same street or in the same neighborhood that are selling? So because if there's not enough competition, or if there's no competition, if you're the only house that's on the market, then you can price it a little bit above asking price, because there's no, you're the only house. Does that make sense? So number three is just know your competition. And number four is know the market in your area. What do I mean by that is, also right now, it's a seller's market. So as I'm filming this is the second week of October 2020. It is a seller market right now. Average properties that are on list on the market are going for about 14 days before they have an offer. So knows the market. Is it a seller market or is it a buyer market? So right now, because it's a seller market, you can price it a little above average, and also many times you'll get multiple offer that drives the price up also. So, and then the last one is, I think this one is important. The last one is set your personal feeling about the house. Put that aside. Why is that? Many of people that decide to sell their house, to move on, there's a lot of memories in that property, right? you can remember maybe family member, times that you spent in the house. Great times, right? Birthday, anniversary, things like that. So because there's emotional attachment to the property, that also sometimes can filter, sometimes can we put a higher value than what the property is worth because there's emotional attachment behind it, right? So quick tip is just based on what the property is going for, and just put your emotional aside. So hope that helps. Just wanted to hop on, do a quick video to share on how to really simple way to price your property, and also I hope that helps. Yeah, if you have any questions, just write in the comment below, and I'll make sure I'll answer your question. Dan Nguyen here. Thanks for being here with me today, and have a fantastic day. Take care.